Hello everyone, so welcome back to another stream. So what have we got going on here? Well, apart from me probably repeating myself a couple of times, Resident Evil Survivor, a weird game which I'm looking at right now and I don't even know quite what to make of it considering I've never played it before. I'm looking at the box here and it's a collaboration between Capcom and Eidos, the guys that make Tomb Raider, or at least helped publish Tomb Raider. It's a light gun game, or it's supposed to be a light gun game, but you can use the DualShock to play the game as well. Really weird. Not quite sure when it takes place in the Resident Evil universe. Really strange. The reason why I'm playing this is purely for research for my indie game, because it's using similar graphics, so I thought I'd use it as research that way, but I've seen people give this really, really bad sort of write-ups before, so I don't expect much from it. I'm actually wondering why the audio isn't coming through properly either. Ah, there we go. The audio is really weird on this. Let's try and crank it up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Just give me an audio check in chat, please. I'm assuming the audio is fine. Okay, Gates says the audio is fine. Okay. So we'll actually go into this now. So this is going to be a little bit of research, a little bit of me chattering on about games design and stuff, and also just exploring and finding out what the hell this game is, because, like I said, I have never played this before. This is one, like a couple of games where I've got purely for research and don't know anything about it. Made in 2000. I don't even know whether it's a mainline Res Evil game, so I'm going to look around the menu first, just quickly. So we've got exit, sound, monitor tuning, I think there is, button config, vibration, or just screen and exit. Okay, so basics for menu. Hey, Young. So we got normal, easy, and exit. Let's go on easy, considering I've never played this before. Looks like it's letterboxed as well.
In 1998, a disaster struck the quiet Midwestern residents of Raccoon City. An uncontrollable outbreak of the Umbrella-created T-virus transformed the city into an inescapable death trap. To stop the outbreak from spreading, Umbrella Incorporated was forced to wipe out the entire city. However, this was not the only location where an outbreak occurred.
So this uses in-engine graphics by the look of it? Okay.
You're not going to get away.
How's your day been, Moody? Says Gay. It's been fine. Slow but fine. John says, is this the first game? No, this is a weird, from what I can understand, spin-off title. Like I said before, for people who are just showing up now, I've never played this, so... Did we just dive out of a burning helicopter? Exram says, "Hello there, is this the game where the main character is friends with Leon and is very... Oh, not entirely sure.
I don't remember anything. Who am I?
Okay, so it's gotten rid of the main letterboxing. It's a little bit at the bottom of the screen, but it's not too bad. It's pretty dark on my end in terms of the graphics, but D-pad is move around. R1 is bring up a crosser, and then I'm assuming shoot is X. Yeah. Okay. So it's a little bit weird. It's a first-person Resi game made in 2000 for anybody who doesn't already know or who wasn't here when I explained it. Made by Eidos and Capcom, kind of like a collaboration thing, and it's meant to be played with the G-Con 45, which is the standard gun that you would get with like Time Crisis and stuff for the PlayStation 1. But you can also play it with the controller, so that's what I'm doing. Like I said, it's partly for research, or rather, the reason for this is for research for my own indie game that uses PlayStation 1 looking graphics, just to see how accurate I've got this so far. Excuse me. We'll also see how this works, because I do not know. I've not seen much about this game apart from like other people's playthroughs, and I always feel like if you want to understand how to get something looking right or feeling right, then you've got to have it firsthand. So the only option was to buy this for pretty cheap off eBay. But yeah, it's a rail shooter apparently. It's actually interesting how the textures don't warp when you're close to them on the walls, like other PlayStation 1 games. It's hard to see, but...
You look familiar, but... but I just can't remember. Ark Thompson, huh? Though I can't remember anything, I know that this was no way for anyone to die. What?
I don't think we can look down at all unless the game actually allows us to. Can we? Have we got like a menu we can look in? Okay, so we do. We have an item menu that allows us to look at different items we got. This reminds me a little bit of Hard Edge, which is another Resident Evil style game that I'll be showing you guys at some point, which I'm looking to for inspiration. But okay, so we can look for items. We can use them if we need to. We can combine, check, and cancel. If we check here, yeah, it brings up the usual old Resident Evil style thing where it doesn't show you a 3D model, but it shows you like a 2D image and a description. So that's pretty neat. I'm pressing triangle here, and it's to get out the menu, and it's not having any of it. Okay, there we go. Okay, what's this texture? What did that say then? Oh god, it's okay, so it's the way that you interact with things is it's like a trigger volume. You go up to it to a certain distance, then it tells you, and it kind of pauses the game while this is happening. And if you press X again, then it allows you to come out of it. Okay, so that's... At least I know how that works now. Can't see anything here. Let's try going in here. Can we even go in here? Gate says BBL. No problem. Oh. Okay, it looks like we're clear. Can I reload here, or does it have a Crap, does it have a certain amount of ammo that I've got? I mean, that wouldn't really make sense for a gun game, but... Okay. It's really awkward to see with the visuals. I don't know whether it's just me or what. It looks like it might be the TV, because when I'm looking on the capture that you guys are seeing, it looks a lot brighter on the capture. Okay, so I can't go up there. It's locked. Okay, let's try going back through this way. Oh! Just drops me straight into it. Oh! Oh, Jesus. I'm looking around here manually, and it's constantly... Oh, jeez, throwing zombies at me. That moment where you're just chilling out and then zombies are coming out of nowhere. I find that PS1 games are just always too dark, says John. I think that might be how they try and get you, you know, with the scares. But, like, when it comes down to what I'm looking at and what you're looking at on stream... Oh, I hate this thing. The way that the text works is if you press anything, like any other button, it skips through it immediately. So, like, I'm there pressing the D-pad still, thinking I can move left and right, and it skipped through some text there, which wasn't good. Yeah, the thing is... The capture that you guys are seeing is way brighter than what I'm seeing. Like, imagine what I'm seeing is at least twice as dark as what you're seeing, so it's a little bit awkward. I can't see most of the details, which is it's kind of a pain, because it means that, like, only the center of the screen is really showing up as bright, and then everything else is kind of really dark, so I'm actually having to have a look at the capture here on my computer to figure out what the heck I'm looking at. I didn't even walk near that then. The trigger for that must have been huge. Dragok says, PSX was always dark for some reason, but this was an amazing game for its time. I mean, technically, yeah. Like, it looks really good technically. It's got not much of the texture warping that PS1 games are known for. You see maybe a little bit of it now and again. But visually, it looks really good for a PS1 game, which I'm actually pretty impressed with. They've got a lamp there that's 6-sided polys. They only put like a couple of enemies in each room, and that's specifically so that they can make it look as good as possible. They did the same thing with Alien Resurrection, which is another game that I've not played, but I've seen, and that is, again, visually really good. Like, late PlayStation 1 games look pretty damn good for their time, considering. Then again, it tends to be with everything, like every end of era sort of set of games, that you always get the best ones coming out around about then, because they know how to use the technology to its advantage or their advantage. I like the way if you play this on a controller as well, it seems to have a little bit of auto aim, so it kind of brings the crosshair back for you, so you can kind of keep track of where you're aiming. Rumia says, holy crap, I remember this. Even Kingsfield games were crazy dark. The thing is, I've never played Kingsfield. Are these actual alphas or what? Like, with the Resi games mainly, you find that, well, with Resi and Dino Crisis, they do certain things to hide the environment from the player, whether it be darkening the windows so you can't see through them, or just making the texture jet black and not see through. I thought that's what they would have done there, but apparently no. But yeah, like I've stated a couple of times on this stream already, this was done specifically for research for my PlayStation 1 style game that I'm doing. So this is really good research in terms of giving me an idea of what I need to do visually with everything, because at the moment, for anyone that's seen my my sort of dev stuff, I do have the texture stretching, but it's way too much at the moment. I really need to tone it down if I want to have it as something like this, because you can see it's slightly moving, but not as much as I've got it, because what I have at the moment is really crazy. It also gives me an idea of how to sort of structure my interactions, although I don't think I'll do it quite like this, because this is like everything you walk up to automatically does things. This is obviously the usual thing with reading diaries in Resi, which is the same in Dino Crisis. I've already got something like this set up. I'm sure people would probably turn around and tell me that this sort of a game is not really a good thing to research, primarily because of the fact that some people call it really bad. I think AVGN did a review on it and called it really bad, just compared to the other Resi games, but like I said, visually, it's looking pretty nice, pretty detailed textures. Like, other PS1 stuff you'd see at the time and it wouldn't be too detailed, you wouldn't be able to see too much. It'd mainly be sort of very basic colours and then like the odd little bit of detail here and there, but this is definitely incredibly detailed, which I actually do like. I don't know whether that dartboard is 3D or not, but if it is, I wouldn't be surprised. Kind of looks like it might be. Either that or... oh, yeah, it is. It's ever so slightly 3D. That's interesting. At least I know I can get away with certain amounts of polygons on screen now. Always love when I'm making stuff myself, I always like trying to get it as accurate as possible. And because I'm doing like PS1 themed stuff, it's interesting to see how they used poly counts and things. But yeah, I love the detail in these textures and models and everything at the moment. Really neat. Don't know why there's an arcade indoors here, but can we interact with that if I shoot it? No. Okay, so it's just a guy around here. Let's go back outside. Raven says, oh hey, Resi Survivor. It's a weird play, but it's a very good game visually, says Rumia. Yeah, like I said, I've never played this before. I'd only seen it on videos, and when I was researching like FPSs for PlayStation, as part of my whole thing of trying to get an idea of what I should be looking at for inspiration for my game, this came up as, yeah, it's there, it's an FPS on PlayStation, at least try it, you know, because it's set in the Resi universe and it's different. It's weird how it uses items automatically. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty fun shooting zombies. It's not like the best thing ever, but I do like what it does. All these I'm still more amazed that all these textures look so detailed for a PS1 game compared to what I'm used to. It's locked. Okay, so we're going down some flight of stairs now. Oh, giant spider on the roof. Those are like the ones off, what was it? Operation... Is it Umbrella Dark Side Chronicles or something? Where are we at here? I'm gonna have like a spider coming up on me, aren't I? Maybe not. I thought I was gonna have like a spider right in my face when I turned around then, but yeah, it's a weird collab this between Eidos and Capcom. It's almost like they've used a load of Resi 2 or Resi 3 assets, and then they've just put them in like a gun game or something. don't actually mind the first person shooting on this at the moment with the DualShock. It's not actually too bad. You just kind of point and the game does most of it for you. Still don't like how you can just walk over stuff and grab them. I think it's because I'm used to being able to go up and press something to pick something up from like classic Resis. Is this a door or something? I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure of where I'm supposed to go now. Maybe that key was for the door back through here. Spiders, there's always Spiders' room here. Imagine trying to play this with the light gun. I've seen, I think it was AVGN did a little bit of it with the light gun. Or there was somebody that played it with a light gun. And they said it was really awkward because you kind of have to half play it with the light gun, had half to play with the pad as well. Really weird as a choice. See, the thing is, I don't mind giant spiders as enemies. They're not too bad. For me, it's more tyrants that I don't like, because tyrants are more threatening. They just seem to be almost invincible. It's going to be fun when I play Resi 3 Nemesis when that's out, because I've already pre-ordered that. Just so I can get Jill with a classic costume instead of the one that they've given her for the new version, which I'm not too keen on. Oop. Can we just... Yeah, there we go. So that was for that door. I mean, it'd be cool if G-Cons still worked on, like, LCD TVs, but apparently they don't. They only work on CRTs. I'm keeping an eye on a guy on YouTube at the moment that's developing stuff to work again. Are those dogs? Oh, yep. Jesus. I can't keep track of him that fast because of it being a light gun game. Oh, God. Now it's keeping track of it a little bit better. It's actually turning for me. Okay, so can we shut that payphone off? Come on. Actually, a pretty detailed texture there. Oh, wow. So it rings me for ages and then just hangs up. It's fine. Oh, they got the same poster like 3-4 times there. Restaurant, what does that say? I'm not entirely sure because of the low res texture. To be honest, with stuff like that, that's where I'd use a slightly higher res texture. Just to figure out what the heck that says. South End Cinema? Thought there was a door there for the moment, but apparently not. Like, some textures in this, I'd deliberately make higher res, just for the sake of being able to make them out. The PS1 had the ability to put out 256 by 256 textures, which by today's standards is incredibly tiny. It could do those the maximum resolution, so for something like that, like, they've clearly done something similar with the cinema sign there. It's either that or they've used 3 textures that are like 128 by 128 and slapped them there and split the model up. There's different things that you can do to lower the resolution and keep it looking okay. Dropped so many games when I was little because of spiders, says Rumia. I'm sorry to hear that you have arachnophobia, Rumia. That must be pretty bad. It must be pretty bad to deal with. Is there anything down there? Doesn't look like there is. Can't go down there. Maybe I have to use the payphone again because it's like the only thing around here. Anything? Shoot the payphone. It's either that or I go out on the... Can I go out over here? Okay, so... So it's given... Oh, there. was going to say, it's giving me a straight and I can't go anywhere, and then next minute, I'm looking round and I see that little bit. Hey, Ed. Nice to see everyone again. Is that it? Oh, liquor. Slowly creeping up on us here. Oh, I say that and then another one jumps out from there. That's not good. Wait, can we just spam bullets here? Oh, no, he's gonna jump. Shoot him mid-jump. Oh my god. This liquor is tanking bullets like crazy. Oh, no. Ah, son of a bitch. How many hits am I taking here? Jesus. I know I put it on easy, but it almost feels like I'm invincible. Like I said, the only reason I put it on easy is just because never played it before, and it's more for research than anything else. Still can't decide whether that's an actual 3D model with stretched UVs just slightly, or whether it's a sprite that they're rotating. I mean, either way, it's not bad. It looks really nice. At least they're consistent with the graphics throughout this. They're looking pretty nice visuals. This was mostly a play on House of the Dead and other games, says Dragux. They wanted to make it more arcade play, but adventure searching. I mean, I liked the whole idea of going around and searching first person in Res Evil, because it's a thing we'd never seen before. Here we go.
Vincent.
Who is this? Vincent? Who's that? Wait. Am I Vincent?
Vincent, you are a murderer. A murderer.
A murderer? What are you talking about? Answer me! Who did I kill?
Interesting. Bit more story. We've not had too much story so far. I'm gonna have to try doing vehicles myself at some point. I might try that tomorrow, try doing some vehicle models. I've always tried to say, like, if you can do an asset a day for an indie game, especially one that's kind of awkward and you're not too sure on visuals or you can't always get all the assets, it's always good to try and do one asset per day, but I've been slowed down a little bit recently, so... What the heck's going on here? You're dropping in special forces or what?
Remember your mission. We're doing a clean sweep of the area. Everyone and everything must be cleansed. Now move out!
Love the way the helicopters just stayed stationary in midair then. Okay, what's going on here? Hard drive.
What's that?
What? Oh, is that it? What the hell was that? Seriously, what the? What the hell was that? I have no clue what that was then, but that was kind of freaky. Just gonna take my time to look around and check out all the different things here. I'm loving the way this is. I just realized now this is an arcade. That's for the money. You can just about read that. I do like the way they've done this. They've obviously got like an alpha map plane for the steering wheel there, but that is really cool. Does that say Dino Crisis on it? Oh, it looks like it says Dino Crisis. Might be a little nod to it there. Love all this low poly glory. Welcome to the... Not quite sure what that says. Can't make it out because of the resolution. Can I go in here? All the doorknobs are like 6-sided cylinders. Interesting.
What? What the?
What the heck just happened?
Die, Vincent! Die!
Interestingly enough, I'm actually really enjoying this so far. Like, really enjoying it, not just from a technical standpoint, but also just the way it plays and everything. You've obtained the arcade key. Can I go this way? Or is that anything? That doesn't look like anything. Oh, chairs. Not seen them before. Oh, I see. They're just a couple of planes. Hey, Brandon. There's a couple of textured planes there for those chairs. Okay, we got any new enemies in here? Doesn't look like it. Do you like the Dino Crisis posters? That reminds me, for everyone that asked for Dino Crisis 2 playthrough, I'll be doing it eventually. It's one of those whole things of trying to get round to it. I'm assuming I need to go this way now. Yeah, that was what the arcade key was for. Oh! Why did they rush me with guns? And why did they sound like cats? Oh! Seriously, I'm more concerned about why they sound like cats or whatever when they're clearly spec ops with like SMGs that run up to you with the butt of the gun. Manhole opener, okay. They're infected hunk agents. Really weird. I'm just taking everything in here as well because of the screen. I'm gonna have to get the control out later on and up the brightness on the TV so I can actually see this for when I do research again. But until then, I'll be looking at the stream over and over and over just to kind of see what I'm actually looking at. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we're in like a casino now? First we were in an arcade, then we went through a bar, and now we're... No, we're not in a casino, we're in like the gambling area of the arcade by the look of it. Could be wrong. Let's have a look at those stools at the back. Huh, pretty simple. There was an arcade version of this at one point, says Dragux. I remember it was a quarter eater though, you had like 5-minute gameplay time per quarter. Oof! Oof, not nice. Is that a spray? Yeah. The thing with these old games is, like with Dino Crisis, it doesn't so much give you the whole rotating items yourself, like you'll have to root through cardboard boxes to find certain things. Whereas in this, it clearly gives you items that you need for survival, and I'm not sure whether that's good or not, you know, like whether you can immediately pick out something instead of having to rummage through, because I feel like, sure enough, having to rummage through things is kind of frustrating and pads it out a little bit, but at the same time it makes it feel as though you're actually searching around rather than having the answer given to you, and I'm still not quite sure myself, design-wise, whether that's a good thing, just giving something to the player, or whether you should have them work for it. You know. And boom goes Dave. He's got eaten by a zombie. Oh wait, he's back, says Dragos. Wait, what happened there? Did something happen to the stream? It went offline for a second. It went back to splash screen. Oh, it might be Susan. Might be Susan. Okay, so... Hey, Ethan. So yeah, like I was saying, you might have not heard that because of it messing up for some weird-ass reason because of YouTube. But yeah, I'm not quite sure as to whether you should or shouldn't, from a design stance and a gameplay stance, give the players items, like having them rotating, so that people can easily figure out what to pick up and what not to pick up. Primarily because, like, with Dino Crisis, which is something else I'm heavily influenced by at the moment, that made me work for all of my items, all my progress and everything. It made me solve some ridiculous riddles. And I feel like that was more of an adventure when it came to figuring out where I'm going and what I'm doing and looking around certain areas like inboxes and things, even though they looked like part of the pre-rendered background. I felt like the searching around and everything, even though it padded out the gameplay, it was still pretty cool, whereas this kind of shows the items clearly and just goes, yeah, that's a rotating item, so you immediately know to pick it up. And I don't know whether it's good holding the player's hand like that or not at the moment. It's got me kind of conflicted as to what I should do personally with my own game. Because, like, for instance, we can see that there are items rotating here. We know these are key items that we need. So, for navigation's sake, we know we can just go up to them and get them, and those are the key areas that we'll be exploring in this room. But with Dino Crisis, it had stuff that was just lying around. It didn't have any sort of shiny thing, and you'd have to go up to certain things and click them and try and find them that way. So it felt like you were searching the rooms more, and I don't know whether that's good or not, you know. You can always make a FNAF clone, Dave, says John. No, I don't want to do that, you see. I wanted to make it a little bit more like a mixture of, say, like, Bendy mixed with, like, Dino Crisis, Resi Evil, and then, obviously, the physics from Half-Life in there, just for the sake of it. Because originally, the whole concept came from me turning around and playing Bendy and being like, you know what? Pretty neat idea, pretty simple. I can probably do something myself like that. What do I think it personally needs? And I was like, well, you could always have it so you can distract people or distract enemies by picking up objects and then throwing them and them being alerted to either the sound or the motion. And that's where I developed that sort of idea from and got to the point where I am now.
No.
Wait, got a picture of myself?
This is me. I am Vincent. It was all my fault. Who are you?
Wait. Please don't kill me. I didn't know anything about you then.
Stop.
Wait, what? Where is this going story-wise? Why have we got all these Polaroids on the walls? Is this like our office or something? There's a bed here. I think that might be a fridge. Like a table or something with a chair. Just trying to have a look on stream. Oh! That reminds me. Does this have alphas? Yeah, it does. Okay, so at least I know what to do. Similarly for one of those kind of racks, because I actually need to make some of those. Who said my name? I honestly don't know what to think about the narrative of this game so far. It's kind of interesting at how we're seemingly playing the bad guy. Okay, so amongst all these Polaroids, let's get this. Shotgun bullets. Should be shotgun shells. Right, he went out that one, but can we go this? What's this? Nothing? In old Resi Evil, you'd be able to get a description of that. That's something that I'd like to do with most of the items in my title. You can tell when I'm a little bit edgy in this game when, or when I'm expecting something when I'm there with the crosshair. What the hell is that? Oh! Look at... Please hope there's not one behind me. That's what I'm thinking now. If the game was going to be really nasty, it would do that. No. Lick his tank bullets like crazy? Seriously? Oh no. Reloading! No! Seriously, he's got like 2 hits on me there. Well, let's just empty the mag into him. Okay. Is this a first-person RE game? Yeah, it is heavy, but it's it wasn't 7 or a rail shooter. You can navigate it with the DualShock. Does that say Paradise? I like the lighting effect on that. Can we look? No, we can't look up. Can we use the sticks to look around here? Oh, okay, so we can use... Okay, so if you use the DualShock properly with the 2 control sticks, the analogs, for some strange reason, pressing on the right one brings up the menu? Any sort of direction brings up the menu? Okay, so we got files. Okay, so from there we can read all of the diary entries and stuff that we've collected. That's interesting. So it stores all of them in an array so that it can then tell when it's collected them, and then you can read through them later on. Okay. Then we got the map, which... Oh, classic Resi map. That's nice. What's the story of Survivor, says Heavy. Apparently we're playing the bad guy during, or it looks like, round about the same time as RE2's taken place. Ethan says, old school PlayStation games have a unique feeling that new ones don't have. I think what you're looking for there is, Ethan, is simplistic. Like, a lot of these PlayStation 1 games are really simplistic in the way that they handle gameplay and stuff. But they don't hold your hand as much either. That's one thing that I do like. Like I was referencing Dino Crisis before, that really did not hold my hand when it came to progression. Oh! Love the way we hit that zombie and then he went down and then he got back up again and the next minute his animation just snapped into the floor. Oh! No. Please don't tell me I'm in the middle of a zombie sandwich here, because that would be terrible. I too enjoy the clunkiness of PS1 games, says Heavy. For me, it's more the simplicity, you know, like I've already said multiple times on stream, I don't like too complex games, just because I don't feel like it's my thing, you know. I prefer just being the simple guy that just puts in a game and enjoys them. Can we do anything with reception here? Apparently not. That's a really high-res texture for that, though. If you can read it easily, it's a really high-res texture. That's probably like a 128 for this. So we've got an office and an imprisonment area. Love all the details in this environment, though, so far. Browser games can achieve more complexity and better visuals than the console games of old, says Heavy. Ooh. This office here reminds me a lot of like Resi 2. Ooh! Hell, I think some of these zombie models are from either Resi 2 or Resi 3. If we see any one like zombie that I can make out from that game, it'd be interesting. Still can't tell how many bullets in a mag these zombies take to down. Are these chairs just Alfred? I mean, it'd be pretty simple to do that. Hang on. That's not 3D. Okay, so that chair there. backrest looks like it's alphaed, but the rest looks like a very simple 3D model. That's actually a pretty neat way of doing that. I never thought about that. Huh. That looks like a laptop. Yeah, like I said before, you gotta remember I'm looking at this, and it's like twice as dark on my TV. So I'm looking back at the capture as well to see what the hell we're looking at here. Because it's brighter on my capture than it is on my TV. I'll read chat in a moment as well after we get out of this area. Okay, so we're in some kind of umbrella office, so let's read chat for a moment. Ethan says, you know what's more funny? I would still rather play games on the PlayStation 1 than some of these new titles that are being realistic. People should look back on more good games based on this concept. The thing is, it's like, with the indie scene at the moment, the indie scene is, like, really picking up with this, like, type of, I wouldn't say game, but type of graphics, because people are trying to emulate it because of nostalgia. But I think I've mentioned it before, like, when I got into 3D, there were certain things I wanted to do. I wanted to make some levels for Halo, I wanted to make some giant robots that were based on one of my favourite games. And I've always wanted to do something that was like PlayStation 1 graphics, not so much because of retro or some sort of feeling of nostalgia, but just because I wanted to see whether I could do it. You know, whenever I'm doing 3D, normally it's just a case of, can I take something that I'm looking at and make it as close to it as possible? And that's where the idea of making my game have like this PS1 style set of graphics came from. That is a really neat way of doing a chair. Let's see what else is going on in chat. Gate says, it wouldn't fly if you tried to release something with this quality without slapping retro on it. Yeah, that's true. They did look back and make a good game of this. It's called Resi 7, says Heavy. Though that's less zombies and more fungus. It is. Mega Man Legends in particular, like how they changed the character expressions based on angles. Using visual tricks that only worked at the time. I think it's more of a hardware issue, says Ultras. Faux retro is worn off because it's easy to do, says Heavy. I don't know, like, you see a lot of games now that do, like, really simplistic, faceted style models where it's just, you know, like, something that you would see on the Saturn or whatever where it's just blank faces with colour on. I think there's a little bit more effort when it goes into making stuff like this because it's all down to the textures. Like, all the details in the textures here, because the rest of it is just boxes. You know. Not going to stay too long, says Ultras. Okay. Dragux says, it's not exactly easy to do nowadays because people think, oh, just ramp it all the way down and make it look good. The problem is people think simple is best. Like I said, it's the whole deal. You get a lot of very simple games now because they don't put as much detail into the textures. But they do. What they do instead of doing textures is they ramp it up in the gameplay area to make up for it. Oh, they got back up. At least they're not Crimson Heads. Oh! Thought there might be one at the side of me here. I'm glad I turned. Okay, so we emptied the mag there. We're pretty fine. There's a phone on the desk there. Didn't even notice that before. Really like the way they've done some of these models. The thing is, you can see me trying to fight with the controls there because of the way I'm using the D-pad and everything. It's a little bit sensitive on the D-pad, but I suppose it needs to be. When it comes to assets and everything, though, like I said, a lot of people using Unity and stuff do really low poly stuff, but they don't bother throwing textures like this on it because it's easy to just put something out like that rather than going all in on the textures. I feel like this takes at least a little bit more effort to do in terms of putting the details in to make it look like a really low-res version of something. Heavy says, indie scene is pretty much the biggest variation. Sometimes you end up with something like Sonic Mania, sometimes you get Sonic Forces, the classic experience. Oh god, no. classic Sonic in Sonic Forces was very rough. I don't know how they messed that up after they did Generations so well. You obtain a rope. Actually enjoying this so far, like really enjoying it. Oh, hello. It's a shame we don't have a strafe button, but I'm actually surprised at the frame rate as well. Right, they've not got back up yet, so let's have a look in here. We've got what looks like a fridge. Set cabinets. Some more chairs, which are very primitive, but they look pretty cool. Jail cell? Kind of reminds me of RE2 at the moment, with the jail cell. What's that on the desk? Is that anything? Nothing? It's a camera. I'm not sure whether that's a sprite or a 3D model. Wait, what was that back there? I'm walking past casually. I'm not exactly sure of what that is. Wait, what does that say? Locked. It's locked from the other side. Okay, so we've got to go round. Somehow. Wait, oh crap. Messed that up. There seems to be some... Oh, these seem to be some prison guard lockers. Okay, so at least... Oh, I saw the texture stretching there. You can see it as it comes back in. You just see it... Oh, no. You can see it a little bit as you rotate, so that's not too bad. It kind of gives me an idea of how to do that. And that's a 3D model. If a very basic one. So you can get away with stuff like that, depending on the context and how important it is. The other reason why I'm checking out what's 3D and what's not in these games is primarily because Metal Gear Solid and Dino Crisis do something very similar with the environment, where everything is just boxes, really. They're textured with some decent looking textures on them to make them look way more detailed and better. Am I the only one that's utterly depressed that the movie is essentially the height of the franchise right now? What, you mean the Sonic movie? Ah! Jeez, did not see that. Then again, I didn't turn around, so that's my fault. Right, can we pull the items up here? Item... First aid spray. Use. I don't mind this inventory, it's actually not too bad. Okay, so we've got 2 down enemies over there. What's in here? Young man's diary. This is just a diary about some guy getting kidnapped by the Congo and being brought over here for Umbrella. Huh, Umbrella sneaking some drugs into the meals apparently. Interesting. Jeez, that's a really long diary entry. Heavy says, I'd feel more proud than depressed. Eden says, I cut my ties and gave up on it, at least for now. Heavy says, can't have every game be a smash hit, especially with so many games out. Keeping in mind that Mania is also one of the latest releases. Mania is pretty good. I enjoy it still. Okay, so we're looking at all these. Hello. There's another guy here. Oh. It's a copy of the other asset from before with the same text. Okay, so just checking around here. Okay, not too bad. Now, I'm assuming I can't go through those double doors that were in front of me. At least I think they were double doors. Just shoot everything. Why do they always put two in front of them, one on the right? Weird. There's probably another one around the other side. It's like a shower room. That looks like a shotgun. I'm walking over it, but I'm not picking it up. Yeah, it's a shower room. Look, it's past 12? Yeah. Past 12 was really, and still is kind of popular when it comes to games and movies, just because of how it looks. They had one in the first Jurassic Park as well that Muldoon had. Fire everything, says Ethan. At least we get a shotgun now. Okay, so that's where we came from, I think. We go this way. Isn't too bad so far. I mean, given I'd like to be able to see a little bit more, but... What the... Oh! Are they hunters? Can't quite tell, but it looks like they're hunters. Right, can I just... Can you just let me... change item for a moment. Shotgun bullets, shotgun. Okay, equip. See if this will work on him. Can I reload? Oh, quick. Is that a quick turn? Interesting. Can I reload without having to... No, that was select. Screen adjust. There we go. Spas 12 always comes with two variants, says Heavy. The other with a collapsed stock is seen in Left 4 Dead. Oh yeah, I forgot that it came up in Left 4 Dead. Just let me pause time real quick, says Ethan. Yeah, it's actually kind of handy that we can do that, but... Wait a minute, handgun A, handgun C? What's the difference? The worst part about this area at the moment is, like I said before, it's hard to see. Unless I'm looking at the capture screen. So I could just get jumped from anywhere here. Okay, there's a ladder over there. Nothing over here, and then there's that door there. Let's go for the door because it's closer. You unlocked the door. Like I said, I do like how we can just walk around this and explore in first person. Something that I've never done in any other Resi game. Okay, so there's a table there. Where the heck are we even at this point? Seriously, I'm not entirely sure of where we are location-wise. I'm gonna have to break out the map, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I know where we are. We're back there in the main hall. If we go all the way down here, that'll bring us to the courtyard again. We've been in there before. Because that's what took us out to the courtyard. So now we should be able to just go up those ladders. Hopefully I won't run into more hunters outside. Yeah, they've stayed dead, thank God. It's kind of weird how we're walking around at a snail's pace all the time, but I'll roll with it. Is that a light there? Yeah, it looks like a floodlight. Oh, I see. It's almost as if we're in like a watchtower or something. Is that where we came from? Or is that where we... Hang on. There's a hook on the wall. We use the rope. Oh! Just walk up to it and then abseil down. Okay. Ethan says, dead for now. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, to do with the, Is that who I think it is? Oh, shit. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Alright, that isn't going to do anything. Please don't tell me I just exited the game. Oh, jeez. He really should not be that close. He should never be that close. Equip. Bullets. Combine. Shotgun. Please just reload it real fast. Right, can I get him on his knee? Come on! Unload! Oh, Jesus! Not good, not good. Go down, go down. There we go. Go. Please don't say he's getting back up. Wait a minute, is that an item he dropped? I love the way I'm on about it from before, saying, oh, I'd hate to see a tyrant in this, and then next minute a tyrant's walking down the street at me, or the alley. Next destination, devastation, Moody says Ethan. Just as sad as in the original. I honestly don't think so. I think he's going to come back later on. It's kind of like with Nemesis in RE3, where he just constantly comes back. That's another thing I have to play, the original RE2 and 3. Did I hear something then? Seriously, I'm absolutely paranoid he's going to do what he normally does in RE2 Remake, where he just gets back up after being on his knee for a while. Let's just combine the shotgun ammo again, and then we'll equip handgun C. Can we combine? Okay, I'm assuming we're equipped now. RE2, he shows up at fixed intervals. Yeah, I mean, it's true. Not wrong there. I'm just expecting him to come back in a moment. Ah! So he's back again? That moment where you go into a room and you're immediately greeted by tall, dark, and ugly. This is not how I expected this encounter to go. One after another. Jeez, he's got me with my back towards the wall here as well. Trying to get him in the head is a nightmare. Come on! He's just wailing on me like crazy. Please tell me he's down. Jeez, he takes so much damage. Flame rounds. Jeez. Just right immediately. I'm like, yeah, he's probably going to show up somewhere else. Next room. Immediately as soon as I come in. I'm just checking out this area here. Mainly just because, like I said, texture reference, model reference. Actually pretty neat. Lady pictures on the walls. What looks like booze. It's either booze or something else. Just crates of booze, I imagine. desk. Let's see what's over here. What's this? Oh crap, I'm actually inside the model there. This is fat. Why is there an invisible wall here? Or is it something on the floor that's stopping me? And I can't look down. I think it might be something on the floor. Let's just move. Spawn into the next room and get bum rushed as Ethan. I know, right? It's like, go straight in and the next minute he's just wailing on me like crazy. The worst part is I have no more shotgun now. Please don't tell me there's another one in here. Oh. If it'll just give me like a little break for a moment, I'll be real happy just to look around the environment at the DJ table and then the setup they've got for the drums and everything. That looks pretty neat, that, especially in low res. Be terrible if they did like Dino Crisis and RE3 where they had the panic style horror where they can come through doors into different rooms now, gets back up in like another 30 seconds, then chases me through this room. Oh god, that would be terrifying. There's the exit, there's, well, I can only assume there's like a payphone style area, or would they normally have a payphone? They've got a load of like flyers all over there. That looks like the bar. So what is up here? Can we even go up there? Yeah, we can. Hey, Ultras! Welcome back. Please hope there's not another one of these things in this room. Okay, so where the heck are we? It's already pretty dark in here to begin with, but I can't actually see on the cap tray. Oh, I see. It's like a private lounge up top. Oh no. Please don't. Oh Jesus, not again! Not again. Have I got... You're right. Flame rounds. Did they go in the shotgun? Can I just put them in the shotgun? Oh no. I heard the door come crashing down there. That was the worst bit. I love the way we've gone from just zombies and like the odd spider or two to let's throw tyrants at you in every room. No, 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 no! Ah, Jesus Christ! I thought I'd be able to get a hit in there, but apparently I'm on caution now. Woo! Okay, so that's all the shotgun rounds gone. I pressed options instead of items by accident there. Seriously! I better get a grenade launcher soon. They've started doing that whole thing with panic horror that I said they might do, where they start throwing them in and allowing them to come through different rooms and stuff. Like, I always thought the use of Mr. X in the RE2 remake was pretty good in the fact that when you were first playing it, it felt like he could stalk you wherever you were going. I'm just hoping RE3 is basically that, but better. You know, hoping the RE3 remake just includes Nemi, and Nemi can go anywhere he wants. Because that would be fantastic, because apart from like the odd save room that's totally out of the way. Wait, what the hell? Oh no! Seriously! Apart from the... What the... Oh, I forgot he's got his shoulder badge, doesn't he? Apart from the odd room that you can't go in, Nemi should be able to go anywhere. Just keep shooting him in the face. Just keep shooting him in the face. Seriously, what is it with all these tyrants? Just empty the mag there. You got shotgun bullets. Good, because I'm going to need them. Hey, Asa. At least in RE2 you had more maneuvering room. True. You know this game would be great with modding controls. actually be interesting to see how they did it. You know, if they were to remake this, whether they would give it classic controls and make it more action focused or what. You know.
Umbrella. So this is where the city is controlled from. Oh, what's happening to me?
As long as I don't have to fight another tyrant for at least another 5 minutes, I'll be happy. So we came from, I'm assuming, around there. Ostenreich beer. Truck's been messed up. I think this is the... So is this it? Got an entrance over here, and we've got the entrance to Umbrella there. I'm not quite sure whether that was the nightclub or not. Heaven's Night. That's probably the nightclub. Wait, what? The manhole lid is closed. Oh, I might be stored on a manhole lid. Okay. God, the acting in this game is so bad. I know, right? Hey, Asa. Please, not another tyrant. Whoa! I say not another tyrant, and then it gives me a hunter instead. Ah! Or at least it looks like a couple of hunters. Shotgun. Oh crap! That moment we. Oh, the. Hang on, I've got flame rounds, but I can't use them. Can I equip that with the shotgun bullets? No. I thought I might be able to make flaming shotgun rounds. That would have been amazing, but... Ah! That moment where I'm just trying to catch a break after, like, 3 or 4 tyrants in a row, and then I go into a room full of hunters. You know, that's a thing. Magnum rounds. There's this... I keep thinking there's a tyrant nearby. It's giving me tyrant PTSD. I already said at the beginning I hate tyrants more than spiders. Like, because Rumia's the one with arachnophobia. I just hate tyrants, man. Especially when they sneak up on you like that. Hey, Momo. How are you not dying, says Dragux. I mean, it is on easy. Just for the sake of research. But I mentioned that at the beginning, saying easy feels almost as if I've got, like, God mode on. Which is not good. I have a feeling... Oh, jeez. I have a feeling if it wasn't on easy, I'd be pretty much restarting the game over and over and over again repeatedly. Then again, I have healed, like, what, 3 times? The heck is this? Not quite sure. Turns out they hit like wimps is heavy. Asa says, guess who's got the Striker Custom? Well done! Momo says, I just rolled the Striker Custom again. Everybody's getting the Striker Custom now. Please, no more tyrants. Just for a little while. What's this? Is this like a lift? Looks like it. It's music, man. It's creepy. Are those faces on the walls? I'm not entirely sure. They definitely know how to keep the atmosphere tense with this music. Ah! I see you up there, you son of a bitch. Come on, drop. Oh, the problem is with the aiming on the D-pad, but it's not too bad. I can kind of manage it. Kind of. Come on, I just need to fire faster. If only I had like an SMG or something. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. I was hitting him in midair then. Okay, so I'm on caution again. Oh, cool. Window. I actually wondered what it was in relation to the rest of the environment, but at least we know now. You know, it'd be really terrifying, like it was saying with the manhole cover thing before, if it just did that for like tyrants and things, where it's like a door opened. It's like, oh no. YouTube says this category is Gundam Breaker, says Momo. Oh, YouTube's messing up again, you know. Because, like, I have this down as Resi Survivor on my end, so I don't know why it's coming up like that.
Hello? Can you hear me? Who are you? What are you doing? Answer me!
What's all this music in this cutscene? Okay, so that's like a flag in the corner. We've got what looks like a table. And then we've got the surveillance station here, which has some flickering textures on it, which is actually... Oh! God! Not again! Not again! Not again! Jesus! All I wanted to do was check out the environment! Son of a bitch! Just drop, drop, drop! Can I get some health here? I just noticed I've not got any health left after this. Shotgun. Seriously! Just how many tyrants have they thrown at me in this game? Woo! Jesus! Ultra says, and then out of nowhere, stars! This is what you get for exploring, says Ethan. I just wanted to explore and admire the low poly artwork. Vincent's diary. Commander Vincent's diary. This might actually tell us a bit more about the story. What is this audio in the background? Oh, I see. So Vincent was using the city as a testing ground for the T-virus, and he spread it deliberately. And now everybody's trying to prove it was him. Interesting. So yeah, Vincent is the bad guy. Too bad most engines these days... Oh, too bad most of the engines these games were made on don't exist anymore. You'd be able to make a true PS1 style game. I know, but I mean... It's one of those things where you just try and emulate it if you can. Please, please. No! Jeez! That's just as bad! What the hell? That moment where you're trying to aim at Hunter and it's just not having it. Okay, so I can only load... Okay, so if I don't have any shells, I can load 4 at a time. And if I have... like a full set of shells, like 8. I can load all 8 in one go. Like, can I go in here? Door's locked. Okay, so maybe... Can I go through here now? Okay, maybe not. I don't know if there's anything in Vincent's office still. We'll go double check. Hello, what's this? More ammo? Card key. Honestly, I kind of freaked out then and thought I heard footsteps again from Tyrant. Seriously, this game is giving me Tyrant PTSD. Even more than RE2's remake did when I first played that. Right, now we've cleared this area, so we should be able to use the key card to go into the here. The door is locked, but we have the key card. There we go. Use the key card on that. Just no more tyrants, please. Oh shit! I saw that liquor. What the? Oh, you can't even aim at him because of how low he is? Okay. Like all this at the moment. This is really neat in terms of environment when you actually get to check it out and don't get killed by either a tyrant or something else. Don't like these giant open spaces with walls next to them. It's just to make me think there's gonna be a tyrant there. Can I aim down again, please, Vincent? Wait a minute, is it not... It's just not reloading now? I actually thought I had infinite shotgun for a little while. Oh no. I seem to have miscalculated. Oops. This music, man, just give me a break. Tension is crazy at the moment. What now?
What?
Vincent? It's me, your mother.
My mother?
Vincent, please. Listen to your mother. I want you to leave Umbrella. I want you to stop performing those terrible crimes and just come back home.
I don't even know what's going on here.
Shh! Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. What is the tape you're listening to?
I don't know. I was only listening to it because I'm so bored. My brother told me to wait here. Oh, let me go!
Your brother?
Leave her alone! Lily, run, go!
Put that down. I won't harm you. I promise.
Liar. You'll kill me if I drop it. I'm not stupid. Now stay back! Don't come any closer!
I know you think that I'm a murderer, but you're wrong. I would never do anything like that.
Please, just... I don't even know about that cutscene and the audio for that then, but... Okay, so they tapped his phones or something to be able to figure out what was going on with him. That's what I get from reading that for like a moment. Just please, no more tyrants. I'm just taking a quick look around the environment. That chair looks pretty nice. Try and check it out from distance. There, that looks like it's not 3D compared to the other ones that were 3D. All the way, we've just got a bunch of kids running around in a liquor-infested umbrella building with tyrants walking around as well, and won't be surprised if I just find like a couple of corpses on the floor later on underneath some tyrant's boot. That run of animation just made me laugh, so heavy. Is that a hole in the wall? Oh no. Where the hell are we? I have no clue in terms of relation to like anything else. Wait, hang on. What did that say then? There's a big hole. Something incredibly powerful must have created this. Oh no. So we've got another tyrant lurking around. Probably in the next room. What's this? Some random light that they have for environmental decoration. Oh no. Oh hell, I have to shoot him before the lift comes or something? Just fall, just fall, just fall. No, 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 no! Hi, you're incredibly close. I don't like this. I can see every pixel on your texture. Just die for me, please. Whew. Where's the grenade launcher when I need one? Where are we going? Like, we're just going straight back down again? Oh, we're walking over broken glass. That's pretty cool. Wait, what? Oh, shit. What the hell is that? Looks like a liquor, but it's not. It's like a liquor with scythe arms or something. Ah! Let's get out of here. I don't know how these kids have stayed alive this long, considering I'm going through, like, mountains of ammo here. Wait, what? I come straight out and then I noticed two of these. Is it a dog? Yeah, the dogs. No, go away, go away, go away. Aiming is really hard with the controller. Where's that dog gone? I can't see it because of my TV. There. There's a couple of them. Ah! Jesus! When the auto target picks it up, it's fine, but I imagine this is a lot better on a G-Con 45. The kids learn the power of walking faster than an old man. Oh! Hello, there's a grenade launcher. No, no, no. Can I just walk around here? No, yeah, I would like to pick up the grenade launcher. There we go. Grenade gun. I'm absolutely paranoid about tyrants in this game now. Seriously. If those kids are used to outrunning priests, then I'm sure a bunch of zombies and no deal, says John. Jesus. Your wish has been granted. I mean, at least I got the M60 now. At least it looks like an M60. Did they just dive into the sewers again?
Hey!
Oh no, another sewer level. Is it this way? Oh my god, I can hardly see anything here. Seriously, where the hell am I supposed to go here? You kind of pointed me in this direction and just said go. That was definitely the way that they went. Hang on. Oh, I see. Behind me on the wall where I can't see. Because the textures are really dark. So in this corner. There we go. I mean, terrible. Hey! A man has fallen into the Lego sewers, says Heavy. Ultra says this makes me want to play Parasite Eve. I wish I could play Parasite Eve, because I don't think we got a copy of it in Europe. Because that's another game I'd love to get my hands on. I think I can play the second one, if I can get my hands on a copy. I keep trying to get my hands on a copy of Toombi as well, or Tomba. It's like a 2.5D side-scroller, but it's ridiculously rare. It's like one of the final things I'd love from my PlayStation 1 collection. Can I get up here? That, and I just remembered I need to get a copy of Ace Combat 3. Because Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere is really good. It's like some of the titles that I would want to finish off my collection now. Tomba, or Tombi, Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere, and R-Type Delta. And then I think I'd be happy finishing off my PlayStation 1 collection, because it's pretty big by now. Where the hell do I go? Seriously, I can't see because of the darkness here. I thought I might be able to shoot that and it drops down, but apparently not. Let's check the map. Oh, so I just walked to the end again? Wasn't really clear, and it's hard to see. Just make sure you get the JP version of AC3, says Heavy. I just can't be bothered. Besides which, it's a PlayStation 2 title. I don't know what you specifically... Oh, no, wait. No, I know what you mean. Duh, I'm thinking of Armored Core there. I'm an idiot. From what I hear, the overseas release got neutered to all hell. That moment when... See, it's that thing again from ages ago that the AC fanbase had. It's like, is it Ace Combat? Is it Assassin's Creed? Is it Armored Core? I'm an idiot for immediately referencing Ace Combat, and then when it's brought up again, me immediately going back to Armored Core. Oh, look, a spider! A couple of spiders. I'm gonna get spidered to death here, aren't I? Because I've got no health or anything. So, death by spiders, I think. Hang on. If I go grenade gun... I know I've been poisoned here, I don't think I've got an antidote, and I've got no healing, so I'm basically dead. So I might as well... Combine those with the grenade gun. And go out in fashion. Okay, I think we got them. Oh, no. Still trying to find out where the hell I'm going here. Okay, so there's that door there. Apparently. That motor, I'm just trying to find... Is that an item? That motor, I'm just trying to find anything, and it's crazy dark around here. Oh no, that's just... It looks like waste. Oh no, wait, it's a giant spider on my screen, because like I said, the brightness is crap. Can I fix that brightness now? Hang on. So if I can fix this on my end. Picture mode sports, what the hell? It's supposed to be in... the brightest of modes here. If I switch that back now, does that give me... Actually, that's not much better. Can I get another version here? Picture mode. It's on game mode at the moment. HDR effect. Expert brightness. Vivid. Nothing is making this any brighter on my end. Like if I put it in game mode, it just makes it terrible. Let's put it on vivid. At least then I can see the HUD. But yeah, Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere. Played the demo that ages ago. It was really cool. Love to get that. The hell is that over there? Couple of zombies? I love the way we just went all the way from like the inner city to some weird area that looks like it's got some like Victorian era house in it. And there's some zombies outside. Let's just go through here. Okay. Dark as hell is all part of the experience, says Ethan. I know, right? But, like, I want to be able to see what I'm doing, at least a little bit. Because at the moment, like I said, I'm having to go back to the stream over and over and over again just to tell what I'm looking at here. Like, I hope there's a manual way of cranking the brightness on this at some point, because, God, it's bad. It's like over there on the wall near the TV, there's a set of curtains that has alpha maps on them, or at least transparency. You know, so it'd be pretty nice to check that out, but it's pretty hard to when everything's dark as hell. What was that? For some strange reason, it vibrated. Is that oh my God, Street Fighter? Why is there what looks like a comic of Street Fighter in here and just Cammy front and center? By Capcom. Oh no, wait. It's Capcom and Eidos, so yeah, that explains it. It'll be a crossover. Well, not a crossover, but a reference. Wasn't thinking straight there for a moment. I'm like, Street Fighter in a Resi game? What? And then I realised it's the same company. Oh, I'm going stupid in my old age. Even more stupid than I am now. Heavy says, why not raise your IQ by 100 and fold by collecting every PS2 Ace Combat clone as well? So that's a TV. Window. Teddy bear. Is there anything in here? So you're telling me they ran past all those giant ass
I won't hurt
spiders and got
Where's
here?
your brother Lot?
Please, you have to save my brother. He said he's going to the factory by the ropeway.
Factory?
He told me that he could find a way to escape from this place inside the factory. But there are tons and tons of scary monsters there. I know that if he goes there, he's going to be killed.
What?
Please! We've already lost Mum and Dad. You've got to help my brother. Please!
I promise. Don't cry anymore, Lily. I may have been a bad person, but that was before. That's not who I am now. I will save these two kids. I swear it. Lily, you hide here. I'll go find your brother and then come back for you.
It didn't work! It didn't work! Oh well. I'm still poisoned. Right, I'm gonna call it there for this game in particular. I've got a good idea of just general things I can do with my own game. I do like this. I'm sure I'm pretty much near the end of it. But, yeah, I'm going to call it there for now. We'll probably come back to this at some other point and have a good laugh on it. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall see you on the next one. Bye!